What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back here again with another sports car collecting and investing, and today is Mail Day Monday, guys. I have a lot of decent pickups that I've been picking up throughout the week. I've been selling a bunch of cards. I've been watching the NBA playoffs. I hope you guys have as well. Football is back, so I've had a couple football pickups, some of the stuff that's on the way, some that I got in before. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know that I did. Football is back. A bunch of great performances. I'm going to be talking on the football market sometime this week. A lot of great performances. It was crazy to see, you know, like Tom Brady in a Tampa Bay uniform, Cam Newton in a Patriots uniform. Devontae Adams had a great game. DeAndre Hopkins went crazy. Today, Monday Night Football, I'm excited to see Drew Lock. You know, his cards have been going up lately, and he had a lot of promise after last year's couple games. So, you know, his cards prices have been surging. I actually have one of his base prisms. So I want to see him on national TV, see how he performs on the national stage, and see if he's really a good investment. Even though it is the first game of the season, I kind of just want to get a glimpse of him. I know a lot of people are very invested into him. And how about Gardner Minshew? You know, I think he was like 19 of 20 yesterday. It was ridiculous. Another thing, the Washington football team, Dwayne Haskins, and the Washington football team, it's weird to say, they ended up beating the Eagles. So a lot of great things. And, you know, the Denver Nuggets, can't believe it. They forced the Game 7. The Clippers are in a heap of trouble, I do believe. You know, it's going to be very interesting watching that Game 7 tomorrow night. And the Boston Celtics will be playing the Miami Heat tomorrow night for the conference finals. I'm very excited about that. As you guys know, I'm a Heat fan. So sometime this week as well, I'll be doing like a little conference final special talking about, you know, the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this Mail Day Monday. If you are brand new to this channel, make sure that you do like and comment on this video, as well as subscribing to the channel. I put out about 2 to 3 videos a week on sports car collecting and investing, sports topics, anything like that. This is a fun hobby to be a part of, and it gives you a platform to, you know, talk sports and, you know, make some money on the side. It's very fun, and I do enjoy, you know, what I do on the side. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started, guys. A bunch of soccer cards I actually got that they finally arrived. First of all, we're going to go with some Don Russ. I ended up buying a bunch of 2018 Don Russ because Optic, 2018 is the first year of soccer Optic, and the Don Russ is the same exact picture. So I think over time these cards will get some value potentially. I don't think they'll soar like crazy, but you never know. I like the pictures on them. I think they're very good portraits of these players. And, you know, hopefully, you know, the soccer market, it did boom for a minute. It did kind of like steady and mellow out. But I do think, you know, it'll have another surge, especially with the World Cup coming up here in 2 years. And also with the Euro leagues starting back up. But I ended up I bought these all in lots. Each of these lots were $30. So it's about 5 cards. This is Christian Pulisic. And I got him, you know, USA midfielder. A lot of promise, only 21, 22 years old, pretty much the future of the USA soccer team. I ended up picking up 5 of these. Yeah, there's 5 in here for 30. I think 25, I think. Some of them I ended up getting for 20, 25, and 30. But I picked up the Pulisic for, I think it was 25 or 30. But I got 5 of him in the USA national kit. You know, and I'm going to look them over, see if they're worthy of grading. You know, if these cards come back PSA 10s, you know, I think that, like, for example, with the Pulisic, I think this card can maybe be like a, you know, $80 card. And so, you know, you just gotta think of stuff like that. I don't think it'll be super expensive, so I'll probably send those in on like a 45-day submission or so. Next, I got these Neymars. I got 5 Neymars. Brazilian kit, national kit. Those look really good as well. Like I said, I ended up targeting this set, 2018 Don Russ, because it was the first year of it was the first year of Optic, and it's the same exact photo. So that's really why I ended up targeting this set, because, you know, it could potentially, you know, people may look at the old Don Russ and be like, nah, you know, we want the closest thing to that Optic. So just kind of thinking ahead to what can happen and what the market may react to. Same thing here, guys. I ended up getting, I think I'm missing one, but here's 4 Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal national kit. One is probably somewhere around here. But yeah, I ended up getting some Ronaldo. The next thing here, this is the one that I spent the most on because I spent 50 bucks on this. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I got 10 Messi Argentina national kits. He's one of my favorite players. I like his game. He's such a natural for the sport. So, you know, picking up legends, guys, I think that's gonna go up over time. Like if one of those Don Russes come back at PSA 10, you know, I think with Messi and Ronaldo, those could be like, you know, $110 cards or $120 or, you know, $100 cards. I do believe like PSA 10s just give a card so much value, and you know, those are the reasons I picked those up for the low. Next, I picked up 5 Marcus Rashford's England national kit. And the last person I ended up scooping was Paul Pogba. And I got 5 of his national kit with France. I think probably my next one will be like Dybala, Lewandowski. The thing is, he doesn't have a Poland card. He has just Bayern Munich. Because I guess Poland's not that popular as far as like on the Don Russ series. He has his Prism cards and stuff like that, but he doesn't have a Don Russ. At least not what I saw. I may check into it a little bit later. Next I ended up getting, you guys know I'm a Miami fan, so I got this lot here for $5 on Mercari. It's a courtside KZ Okpala. Just a base courtside, but courtsides, you know, they're very sought out. And then I got a silver select parallel of KZ Okpala. I got both of those for $5. And then I picked up his Optic Hollow for $3 on eBay. I won it at auction. I put in one bid and I ended up winning, so he's obviously not that much in demand. Next, guys, this will go into the personal collection. I'm very excited about this one. I really like this card, and that is a Bam Adebayo light blue die cut select. This is numbered 143 of 185, PSA 9. I was very confused as to why I got a PSA 9. It looks really good. So these die cuts in a PSA case, you know, they're really nice. I actually got that all in at $70. Bam, I've noticed with Bam cards, his select rookie cards are so scarce. Like, I only ended up, because, you know, I've been collecting Bam ever since I got into sports cards. I've only picked up like 2 or 3 of his select rookie cards. It's so hard to find his select cards. I actually found this on a Facebook group. Somebody put it as a comment, and the original poster passed on it. So I messaged the guy. I was like, hey, I'd like to buy it. And, you know, he ended up coming through for me. Back on the football side here, I only have one here for the mail in time. And that was Mitchell Trubisky. Silver select. This is the Concourse, you know, just the regular, but it's still a silver. I was trying to pick up more Mitchell Trubisky. I think, you know, after last year, you know, first of all, I think with the Bears signing Nick Foles, they gave him a lot of motivation. So obviously the biggest question is, can he keep his job? And I think he did really good in week 1. He did really well last night. He, you know, pretty much willed the Bears back into the game. And he, first, like, for example, his first year fully starting, he was a Pro Bowler. They were a field goal away of going to the conference championship. And I think that, you know, that just gets thrown out the window. And I think a lot of people with quarterbacks, they tend to, you know, write them off so early. I think Trubisky's like 23, 24 years old, and he's super young. I think the Nick Foles signing is great for him because, you know, I think he'll be in check as to, you know, you got to keep this job. And, you know, he's a solid quarterback. I don't know if he can be like, you know, an MVP caliber quarterback, but I do think, you know, he's just a quarterback that'll go out there and do his job. He was the second pick a couple years ago, so, you know, he's solid. I don't think he's that bad. I was trying to pick up a bunch of his cards because, you know, they were very undervalued. Like, you could have got his Silver Prism about 2 weeks ago for literally $20. After his performance yesterday and his clutch comeback, you know, they went to like $60, $70 a card. So I'm glad I picked that one up. I picked that silver up for $13 all in on eBay. And it's going to be hard for me to pick that up again. Like I said, I was trying to pull the trigger on a couple more Prisms, but just wasn't able to in time. And I think he'll have a solid year. I think he'll have a solid career too. I don't know if it'll end up in Chicago, but I think he still has a lot more to prove. He's a young guy. Like I said, a lot of people like to write off quarterbacks very early. An example is Sam Darnold. I think a lot of people are writing him off very early. So, you know, quarterbacks take time. I mean, you're not going to be a stud within year 2 unless you got like that super Hall of Fame talent. So, I think Trubisky will have a solid year this year. So that's why I ended up picking him up. And last but not least, guys, I ended up getting these Trae Youngs. Second year, Blue Velocity. I got a Panini Status rookie card. I got these 3, and then I got the Panini Prism PSA 9. I ended up picking all these 3 up for $150 all in. Very satisfied with that deal. They look really good. The PSA 9s are going to go up over time. Like I said, I've been telling you guys for a little bit. I'm very, very high on Trae Young. I think he'll have a great season coming up, and I think the Hawks will make a playoff push. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about these pickups. Let me know what you guys are picking up. As far as like on the football market, I know that basketball is slowing down and that football market is rising. I'm very excited because, you know, the market this year is reacting like fantasy. You know, they're going after positional players other than quarterbacks. Because whenever I got into sports cards, you know, they were telling me, hey, you just want to invest in quarterbacks. That's it. They're the ones who keep their value. That may be true as far as over time, possibly, but I think in the quick run, like within the next 2-3 years, I think a lot of people are going to treat this football market like fantasy and go for those position players, and I think their stock will keep going up as far as like in the short term. So I'm very excited about football. I'm super glad that it's back. Yesterday was a great day, and you know I'm excited about this Monday Night Football games coming up. Finally get to see Ben Roethlisberger after a year out. Drew Lock, Daniel Jones. You know, it's going to be a great day. And, you know, tomorrow we got the Nuggets Game 7. We got the Heat and the Celtics opening up. And it's just a great week for sports. You know, sports are back in full circle. And I'm very excited. I hope you guys are. But that's pretty much it. That's all I got for today, guys. That'll wrap it up. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to put it on the comment section. Feel free to message me on Instagram and follow me on Instagram. So we'll go ahead and see you on the next one. Take care.